Dear First Prep, today we will introduce a new mathematics lesson, Unit 1, Lesson 1 in the second term. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. Mrs. دعاء الجيزاوى with you. First, we have to remember you took in 6th primary the powers. The powers or the repeated multiplication. We have studied that the repeated addition is converted into multiplication. As an example, if we want to add 5 plus 5 plus 5, instead writing 5 plus 5 plus 5, we can write 5 times 3. So the multiplication is an operation of repeating addition. What about the repeating multiplication? What about 5 times 5 times 5? In this case, we replace multiplication by power. So 5 times 5 times 5 is 5 power 3. Or because we have studied the rational number, we will deal with the rational numbers. If I have a rational number like 2 over 3 raised to power 4, so it is a repeated multiplication of 2 over 3 4 times. So I can write 2 over 3 power 4 or 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 4 times. Okay, 2 over 3 is a number, a rational number, or we can deal with it as a numerator and denominator. So I can distribute the power over the number, over the rational number. So I can write it 2 power 4 over 3 power 4. Generally, any rational number, a over b, raised to any power n, it will be a power n over b power n. For example, if I have a rational number like 2 over 5 all power 3, I can write it 2 power 3 over 5 power 3 before finding its final answer, which is 8 over 125. And you have studied before also that any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Any number, positive, negative, fraction, or mixed number, or any rational number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Here, I have two important remarks. If I have a negative number raised to a power, for example, I want to find the value of negative 3 power 4. Of course, I can find this value with using the calculator, but you have to understand what is the operation here. If I have a negative number, like negative a, for example, negative any number, negative 2, negative 5, negative 3 over 4, negative quarter, any negative number raised to power m, and the m is any power, any positive power, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever. If m is an even number, it will remove the negative. So if I have negative 2 raised to power 2, it will be 2 power 2. Negative 4 raised to power 8, it will be 4 power 8. So any even number removes the negative. Why is that? Because you know that any negative number multiplied by itself, we know that. Now, you have to remember two things. Repeated multiplication, or the power means repeating times the number, multiplying the number by itself as times as the powers. Number 2, the negative number multiplied by itself, it will give you a positive number. Like negative 3 times negative 3 equal 9. Negative 5 times negative 5 equal 25. Any even number of multiplication, it will give you a positive number. So the even power removes the negative sign. For example, if I have negative 1 over 2 raised to power 4, it will be 1 over 2 raised to power 4. I will remove the negative sign and distribute the power up and down. 1 power 4 is 1, 2 power 4 is 16. So the answer here is 1 over 16. Another remark, طب what about the even power? If m is an odd number, this is the even power or the even number. What about if m is an odd number? The odd number will keep the negative sign, but I will put it outside the bracket. Of course, when I put power, and you have studied it before, I will put the power outside the bracket. I will put the number inside the bracket and the power is outside. If you have an odd power, we will put the negative also outside the number. For example, if I have negative 1 over 2 برضو, but power 3. Power 3 here is an odd number. You remember the odd numbers and even numbers? The odd are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And the even are 2, 0, 2, 4, 8, and 10, and 6. Now, negative 1 over 2 power 3, it will remove the negative 2 outside the number. Negative 1 over 2 power 3, it's 1 power 3, which is 1. 2 power 3, which is 8, it will be negative 1 over 8. So, if you have an odd number, the result must be negative. If the number is negative, so I will not think of even or odd unless in one case the number is already negative number. So if I have a number, an ordinary number or positive number like 2 over 3, why should I think about the power odd or even? So I will think about the power odd or even when the number inside the bracket is already negative. I have remarks or an example. Find each of the following in the simplest form. I have an operation here, 2 over 3 raised to power 2 times 9 over 4, and so on. We will take one by one. Number 1, I have a number raised to power 2 times 9 over 4. Now I will not think about the number, it's even or odd, because 2 over 3 is an even number, is a positive number. So I will work like the first remark, the very first remark. So 2 over 3 raised to power 2, I will distribute the power up and down. So you have steps here. If you have a number raised to power, we will distribute the power up and down, the rational number, of course. If they have an negative rational number, so I will think first it is even or odd thing, then I will distribute the power. So 2 over 3 raised to power 2, I have nothing to do here unless the distributing the power times 9 over 4, there is nothing to do. Now 2 power 2 over 3 power 2, I can find its answer, which is 4 over 9. 2 power 2 equal 4, 3 power 2 equal 9, times 9 over 4 as it is. There is nothing to do. This is all equal to 1. This is how to find the result in the simplest form. Don't just put the numbers on the calculator and find the answer. It is easy on the calculator to find this all. They are all numbers, so the calculator can find the final answer easily. But you have to do your steps carefully and one by one. Now, number 2. Negative 5 over 4 power 2 times 2 over 5 power 4. Now, I have many things to do. First, it's a negative 5 over 4. So, I will think about the power. The power here is 2. Is 2 odd or even? 2 is an even number. So, the negative, what about the negative 5? Yes, we will remove the negative. Bravo. 5 over 4, it will be 5 power 2 times 4 power 2. And I will remove the negative at all. 2 over 5 power 4, also I will distribute the power. 5 power 2, 4 power 2, it's 25 over 16. 2 power 4, 5 power 4, it's 16 over 625. Finding the final result using the calculator, it's 1 over 25. Number 3, divided. We have studied the operation already in the first term. 3½ power 2 divided negative 10½ power nothing. Yes, we have studied in the first term that there is no power means it's a power 1. And if we won't distribute 1, we will use the number as it is, but you have to remember that the number without power, it's raised to power 1. Now, I will change the number first into a improper fraction. I will remove the mixed number. So 3.5 will be 7 over 2. Negative 10.5 will be negative 21 over 2. Now, here it is negative. No, so I will work on. Don't think about even or odd. 7 over 2 power 2, it is 7 power 2 over 2 power 2. And there is nothing to do about negative 2 over 25. There is a power 1, but we won't distribute power 1. Now, 7 power 2 over 2 power 2 times this number. 7 power 2 over 2 power 2 is 49 over 4 times negative 2 over 21 equal to negative 7 over 6. And you can find only the last step using the calculator. 4, and the last example, negative 2 over 5 raised to power 2 times. Yes, there is something I didn't say in the last example. It's dividing. Change it into times. Why? Back to this step. You have studied in the first term that the divided operation to change it into times operation, we find the reciprocal of the number after the division. Or I will change the number after the dividing symbol upside down. So which was negative 21 over 2, I will write it negative 2 over 21. So we don't make a divided, and we said that before in the first term. We change the divided operation into times operation and find the number, change the number upside down, which is after the dividing sign. Now it became multiplying. 49 over 4 times negative 2 over 21 equal negative 7 over 6. Go to number 4. Negative 2 over 5 power 2 times negative 5 over 2 power 3 times 1 over 5 power 0. First, one by one. Negative 2 over 5, it's a negative number. So I will go to the power 2. Is it 2 is an even or odd? It's an even number. So the even power removes the negative. It will vanish. So 2 over 5 power 2, it will be 2 power 2 over 5 power 2. What about negative 5 over 2 also, but power 3? 3 is an odd number. So I will keep the negative sign and distribute the power. Times 1, as we said in the remark before. And remember that any number raised to power 0 equal to 1. So the first one became 2 power 2 over 5 power 2, and we removed the negative sign. Number 2, negative 5 over 2 power 3, I kept this negative and distributed the power 5 power 3 over 2 power 3. Number 3, any number raised to power 0 equal 1. So you need to move step by step in your exercise. I will take the number one by one and carefully make your steps. Now I have number here. I can find it using calculator. 2 power 2 over 5 power 2, it's 4 over 25. 5 power 3 over negative 2 power 3, it's negative 125 over 8 times 1. Of course, I can write it or not, equal negative 5 over 2 using the calculator. And this is the repeating multiplication, and this is our lesson for today. Thank you very much.